talk about item number 9 here on our first and 10 list, and kind of an interesting announcement from LSU going back to Danny Etling at quarterback. He's going to be the guy. And I want to read you this quote from Ed Orgeron. I want to read it to you because I think it's a little bit easier to kind of parse the words here without having to hear the growl of Orgeron, at least on this quote here for a moment. He says, Danny is our starter. He is our starter. Hopefully we can go 4 quarters with him in a very big football game, referencing Florida on Saturday. We've never planned to play Miles in SEC games, just to throw him in there. We were just preparing Miles in case Danny got hurt. Here's the problem with that, and you tell me if I'm being unfair. That last part's not true. And, you can give, or at least I don't believe it's true, this notion that they were only preparing Miles Brennan in case Danny Etling got hurt. They have been in a full-fledged dress rehearsal for the last few weeks, an audition to see who the better quarterback was. Nothing is gained by pretending that's not true right now, is it?
Yeah.
Now, this to me is another example of Orgeron kind of getting it wrong because I think he's telling an untruth about his quarterback situation. You want to go back to Etling for the Florida game? You actually may have the evidence on your side to do that. Sounds like, based on what I saw from the game, Etling was playing better against Troy than Miles Brennan had been. But don't tell me that you weren't thinking about making Miles Brennan your quarterback because it's obvious that you were.
Well, I think that's Ed Orgeron kind of covering his tracks, kind of putting Miles Brennan in meaningful snaps, not snaps that were like games that were out of hand. Meaningful snaps the last couple of weeks. A game you could have lost to Syracuse and a game against Troy that you did lose. Miles Brennan threw interceptions in both of those games. So to me, it's Ed Orgeron kind of backtracking a little bit and saying, you know what, we just wanted him to get some snaps and see what he had. It's not true. I'm with you. I think you put him in there for meaningful snaps for a reason because you wondered if he would spark the offense or give you something Danny Etling wasn't giving you, and he didn't. It didn't turn out in a good way. He throws picks the last couple of weeks. Looks overmatched at time in some of those snaps against lesser teams. And now you're turning back to Danny Etling going, you know what, you were really our guy all along.